Hi everybody, this is If Yarn Could Talk with Vicky and Asia.
Hello.
I'm the owner of Island Yarn. This is my daughter Asia.
That's Chloe.
This is our cat Chloe. There's Mooney around here somewhere too, but she doesn't care so much about that. She's campaigning for the end of the podcast extravaganza.
Yes, she is.
So yeah, here we are in May. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms.
Happy Mom's Day, Mama.
Thank you. We are not sitting here on Mother's Day.
No.
No, we pre-record, so we're probably off. What's our favorite things to do on Mother's Day?
Picnicky
Hunt for lilacs.
yes.
We hunt for lilacs.
That's the real answer.
Yeah. I think my favorite lilac spot is that place over in Lincoln that has like the circle of lilacs, so you can go like inside the circle, and if you can tolerate the bees, which there are usually quite a few of, it's like drowning in the smell of lilacs.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
It's so amazing. Oh my god. You guys should go lilac hunting today too if you haven't already.
I mean, actually, I think the biggest place to find lilacs in the area is, I believe, that the Arboretum in Boston has the Lilac Festival, so, you know.
Usually over Mother's Day too, right?
Yeah.
Although we've never managed to make it, because like the few years we were going to, it was like torrentially raining.
Yeah, and it's in JP, but, you know, if you're closer to JP...
But I mean, we're a little more in the sticks, so we can find lilacs like everywhere, including our backyard.
Yeah, they waft in from my bedroom when they're in bloom. Ha 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 ha.
Yeah, they're getting big. Oh, they're so pretty.
Yes.
Yeah, so we love lilacs.
Mm-hmm.
So we usually end up, on a picnic or at a farm looking at cute little baby animals, because it's also baby season.
Yes, one time we went and the baby goats had escaped their little pen.
Oh, God.
So we got to pet their little ears while they just ate all the things.
That was the best ever. Those baby goats. Oh my God, baby goats. Like their ears are so long, they were like drooping on the ground. Oh my God, they're so cute.
Yeah, they were good little babies.
And they were just kind of like little dogs. Like they just kind of stood next to your legs and wanted their head scritched.
Mm-hmm.
So cute.
While they ate.
And it was so funny to see them escape out of, what I imagined was supposed to. Chloe, you're holding down my yarn.
Well,
that's
her job.
Chloe.
Did not know that was,
I'm gonna
what is her job?
Oh, I feel like this is gonna make her feisty to have the yarn going underneath her paw.
Yes, I agree.
Seems dangerous, little Chloe. Well, you're helping. That's all that counts.
She's so helpful.
She's so helpful. So, yeah. Happy Mother's Day to all of you. What are you working on today, Asia?
I have with me, this is going to be the ribbing of the skirt aspect of my bathing suit cover-up, which has come out of hell. Back into the light of day. No, hell.
You sent it to hell. That's rude. It's just yarn, man. Didn't do anything too bad to you.
It was annoying. I had to take out the entire skirt because it was so long, because as a couple...
I was a little worried. Did you notice the last time I asked you about it when I was
it was on the podcast.
Is this lengthwise or...
Yeah, and in fact, you were correct about that. It was far too big. So I've restarted essentially the entire project, but I do have a whole kind of thing, like I have all the panels except for the straps of the top now, and I have a design of what I'm going to do with it. So we're actually making moves now on this baby, and we're still using the Provence.
It's nice, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
I mean, some yarns aren't enticing enough that if a project needs to be entirely ripped out, sometimes that's just it for it. If the yarn isn't nice enough. But that attests to the fact that the yarn is probably nice enough that you wanted to keep using it, even after you got angry at the whole thing. Yeah, and what does help with that a lot is the fact that it doesn't, catch when I do have to pull things out. Oh, yeah. So it's a chainette. so it doesn't have like twisty plies.
Yeah, it's nice because if I also because I'm freehanding it, so even if I do just do a row and then I'm like, oh, well, maybe we should just do a different thing, then I don't have to worry about it pulling everywhere. Mm-hmm. So that's definitely nice too.
Nice.
What about you?
Oh, I'm working on a hat with a new yarn that just came in and a new hat pattern. It's going to be Mother's Day, so I'm not going to say it's going to be released by the podcast, but it'll be released very soon.
Coming soon to own.
Yeah, so this is our new yarn, Araucania Just. Okay, so this is spelled Jaspeada. So I decided it was Jaspiata, but then I realized it's from Peru, so maybe it's Huspiata. I don't know. If anybody has any idea how to say it, let me know, but I'm probably just going to call it Jaspiata. So anyway. Araucania Jaspiata, and it's really nice. It's a Corriedale wool and alpaca blend,
mm-hmm.
and it's washable, so they say. I might give this hat a wash and find out how true it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's really soft to knit this, and it has just a fun ply where. Thank you, Chloe. You're always so helpful in these segments where I'm showing things.
Yes. She needs to inspect it, and also she's the one who deserves the attention all the time.
Don't look at that hat. Just look at Chloe. Do you want to wear it, Chloe? Sometimes she'll wear a hat in progress for a moment.
I love to put hats on her. She gets so angry.
Chloe, come here. There. See? Look how pretty. Turn around and look at the camera. She's so happy right now. Can you guys tell?
Yeah, she's so pretty.
Listen, you'll get treats for that. You know it. So yeah, this is a new hat pattern. I'm kind of in love with this. I was actually going to do this stitch pattern on a finer gauge hat.
Mm-hmm.
But then this came in and I just wanted to do it. So there might be a second version of this on a thin sport weight yarn.
Cool.
But isn't it pretty? It's cables. We just put last week up a video about cabling without a cable needle, and this is the perfect thing to try it on because these are all just simple 3-1 twist traveling cables. So 3 stitches go this way, 1 goes this way. So it's a really good project to practice that on if you want to practice it. I also have alpaca going up my nose.
Oh, are you sure it's probably half alpaca and half Chloe?
It could be Chloe. It could be Chloe. It is a little sheddy season.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, what do you think of it? You haven't really seen it yet.
I like it. Yeah, it's cute. Yeah. I like the little, I don't know if you'll be able to see it on camera, but it's got these very, very light kind of gradient stripes. That's kind of cool.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's one of our new yarns, which leads me to, I'll just show you that because we're already talking about it. So that's this color.
Ooh.
And I brought home a blue too, just because everybody likes to see blue.
I like that blue a lot, especially if, now that I can see how it's worked up, you know how we've talked about that, how it's hard to visualize.
Yeah.
I like how this works. I can tell how that blue would be really pretty.
Yeah,
that little
it's going to be hard to not
bit.
continually use it. I think this is going to become one of my new favorites. I also have coming in the fall a 100% alpaca version that is worsted. It's not really a version. It's similar. It's worsted and it's 100% alpaca. So that's actually hand washed, but it's so, you guys know when you get your paws on a really nice, fine baby alpaca and it's just oh my God, it's like a kitten. It's like a kitten.
Oh my goodness, that is so soft.
It's so soft. It's so soft. So yeah, that's one of our new things.
Mm-hmm.
Should we go on for other new things?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's up? What's up?
What's up? What's up, Chloe? She doesn't care. She say, move it along. Get to the part I like.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. She does, in fact, say that.
Yes, she does. All right. So we had some new Mad Balls this week. There will probably be more of these this coming week, too. This is a Jewel Tone Delight batch, which is always very popular. And... Are you trying to knock me over?
She's so good this week.
Yes. It's very entertaining.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, isn't this pretty?
Yeah, that is really pretty.
So this batch, this type of batch never lasts long, and so I will make as much of it as I can, but there's literally like nothing like this in the store right now. Because, I mean, everybody loves these colors. So this one is $5.44. Don't know if it's still there, but if you're interested in it, it's $5.44.
There you go.
New Mad Balls. Chloe's a little activated. I think I'll put this back over here.
Yeah, that seems like probably a smart idea.
Yeah, just keep it a little clear so that Chloe can circle like a little vulture.
Yes, she does like to do that.
She does. She's the best vulture ever. Aren't you? See? That's what I mean. Did you see that head kissed request? So cute. All right, so our other new yarn. Oh, sorry, Chloe. Is Mirasol Inca.
Ooh.
This is a really, really pretty yarn. It's got this shiny quality. It's actually viscose and baby alpaca. But yeah, this is really pretty. It's a really fine weight yarn. It's essentially a lace weight or like a really light fingering, but this is so pretty in like shawls and summer tops, either knit or crochet. They're really nice.
Yeah, they look like fun to work with.
Yeah, it's a yarn I actually had before. It's not a yarn I had before. It's very similar to something I had before. And actually I've had it twice because they keep discontinuing it and I keep getting sad, and then some other company will bring it back because I and all of my shawl knitters really love it. Mm-hmm. So yeah, Essemperate. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I really like. It's like I like yarns that are like shiny and you can't really tell if there's like a glow to them if they actually have some like other color to them, you know. Mm-hmm. So it's cool.
Yeah, and the way it look, one of my all-time favorite yarns is cotton merino, and it's almost like a shinier, thinner version of that because like the inner core is lighter, so it actually gives you really nice stitch definition because those inner cores really like pop a stitch. But anyway, it has a little halo, so you would kind of think, oh, that's not going to have good stitch definition, but in fact it does because it has that lighter inner core. It's really nice. So yeah, and huge yardage. It's like 75 grams and 442 yards. So lots of yardage.
Cool.
Yeah. So that's Mirasol Inca. And I think that's... Oh, we have one other new thing. I kind of forgot to bring home, so maybe you'll pop a picture in.
Yep.
I forgot. And I remembered the moment I pulled into the driveway, but we have a new featured pattern. And... It's our couscous cowl kit, and the story is like couscous has been really popular over the years, but cotton merino changed. It used to be a 50-gram ball, now it's a 100-gram ball from Juniper Moon Farm, which meant that like you were just gonna have so much leftover with the kit that I designed a hat. So now the kit includes a hat and a cowl pattern. That's its featuredness for the month. New hat pattern.
Very nice,
and
it's very comfy.
It's really nice. Yeah. Couscous is so fun to make too. It's just such a fun stitch pattern. You can like watch how the colors play out.
It's also fun to eat.
You could have like a couscous knitting night and you could knit couscous and eat couscous.
Yeah.
It's a brilliant plan. Now I feel like couscous. We haven't
had it in a long time. Because we're making pizza.
We are making pizza and I don't think we have couscous. Well, we might. Anyway, I know you guys needed to know if we have couscous or not.
Get your couscous and your couscous,
Yeah. We're also doing our chicken knit along, our emotional support chicken. So I think you guys met Gladys. But in the meantime, I also made Midge. I'm pretty sure I'm just knitting a flock of those ladies who used to do the telephones in the 1950s. The telephone operators.
I don't know what ghost is giving you these names, but I mean, it's a vibe for sure.
Yeah, I mean, and her she has eyes, just so y'all know. They're kind of the wrong color. She might have to get an eyectomy. An eye transplant.
Yay.
I mean,
not horrifying at all.
It's not. I mean, when your eyes are sewn on, it's really not that bad. It's okay. It's okay.
Says the same woman in Coraline.
Oh, look. Chloe really likes Midge. Midge is a little softy. So I made her out of, how I've been making that leftover Advent ball sweater.
Yes.
Yeah, and that was all like the blues and teals and greens, and at some point I was going to let it get into the reds and oranges, but then I was like, nah. So this is all the leftover Advent reds, oranges, and yellows held with a mohair.
That's fun.
Here you go.
Another thing that I've noticed about Midge is that she's huge.
She's a little large.
So I know that you were saying that you were making a mama and a baby, which is on theme for today.
I know. I never thought Gladys was going to be the baby.
Yeah, I think it's pretty safe to say that Gladys here is definitely the baby.
Yeah.
Of the two.
Absolutely.
You know?
Yeah. So yeah, we also have an addition to Gladys because I was making this other thing. You guys may have already seen this and laughed, but it's funny. So if you didn't, I'm going to tell you again. So I was making this other thing, which actually now is being a little tweaked and redesigned because 2 different people said it looks like a bra, and it was not a bra. So, glowing endorsement. You got to take the shakes when you design stuff. No big deal.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. But then I was like, okay, like a bra for who? And then Gladys was like right on the table in front of me. So I thought it would be funny if it was a bra for her. I kept putting the other item on her, like to pretend. But then I just decided maybe she needed a bikini. So here's your chicken bikini. This is a free pattern on our blog.
That's what it is.
That's right. And you're not going to be the only one knitting a chicken bikini because people died laughing at it.
Yeah.
So, if you thought knitting chickens wasn't weird enough, I give you the chicken bikini.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you certainly did.
I did. I mean, it's undeniably ridiculous, is it not?
Yeah. That is the way I would describe it.
Yeah, and I will tell you that the chicken bikini, it's called Gladys's Day at the Beach, was the top of the Hot Right Now Ravelry for all of Sunday.
So long.
Yeah, all day on Sunday. So, see, this just sort of affirms that, like, we're all a little crazier than we used to be, and we need an outlet for it. And it's probably better that it be a chicken bikini and not like road rage.
There is a statement.
There's a lot of good statements. Oh, Mooney's drooling on Midge.
He loves her.
Oh, is she your emotional support chicken,
Yes,
Mooney?
Mama.
I figured he would need one. He loves to drool on squishy things.
He really does. He really likes it. He probably would lie right on top of her and flatten her out.
Probably. Have to like unstitch her and stuff some more stuffing in her.
But I would agree that, it is that is better than road rage.
It is. And I mean, just think of how many hilarious sentences you can say about a chicken bikini. I mean, you start with I'm knitting a chicken bikini and you go from there, really. This is just no end to like, why would these words be in the same sentence? So, join us for the knit along. You don't have to knit a chicken bikini. It's not compulsory, but you'll want to.
Yes, you'll want to.
So, if you're not familiar, there's needle felting and there's like hand wet felting. Like the Dragon Scales bag is just wet felt. Like you knit it and then you throw it in the washing machine and you do what you should never do to wool and it felts. But needle felting, you use this tiny little super sharp stabby needle and you stab at little tiny pieces of wool until they sort of do what the washing machine does and they sort of like tangle themselves up into like a little fabric almost. And you can make like shapes, you can make animals, I usually sort of make just little embellishments like I'm sorry, this is a little dirty because I actually use it, but this is their basic oven mitt that I just needle felted a little pattern onto.
It looks like Gallifreyan.
Oh, it is Gallifreyan, absolutely. I
didn't know we were lying on this Mother's Day.
It's Mother's Day.
You have to trust your mothers.
I'm the mother. I can do what I want. Yeah. So, yes, this is Gallifreyan. But yeah, this is needle felted on. I actually could use a little reinforcing. So maybe if Chloe lets me, although her paws are exactly where I would do it and would don't want to hurt it. The needles are extremely sharp. You need to be careful.
Which is why I was hesitant, because sometimes I do not like to do things with extremely sharp objects.
You should like these. This is also a pattern I haven't looked at in a while, but this was my pattern called There's No Food in These Bowls.
I think she wants to wear them.
I'll put them in the front. These were called With a Side of Socks. So this was like a little yarn bowl for your knitting.
So cute.
It's a felted bowl and then with needle felted embellishments. So these little dots and little whoop whoops, they're needle felted on. Because I was like trying to knit that shape into it would make one crazy. But it's really fun when you knit something a little boring and then felt it, because then you sort of like have a canvas and you can just kind of paint on it with wool, which I think is really cool.
Yeah.
Here, Chloe. You can check those out. If you have to flatten them, you have to. I understand.
It is a job that is one of Chloe's many talents.
Yeah. It sure is. So we have these little kits. I'm just going to open one to show you. This is like for a little doggy, little French bulldog. These were the ones I was going to show Asia and do a little bit, but there's
Chloe says she's the only animal that's allowed to be on the table.
There's too much cat action. So you always have some little wool. They're just little pieces of wool.
Very cute.
Yeah. This is for the doggy. Oh, did I say what this one was? It's a capybara.
Wait, if we do one, I want to do the capybara.
I kind of thought you would. Isn't it cute? It does totally look like a capybara, too.
It's so cute. Look at that. Oh my god. Look at him. Wow.
So you can see this needle. So you hold it by this end. You can see how sharp that is. And the needle itself actually, you can't see it unless you like look really closely or like under a microscope. But it has like little barbs on it.
Oh,
so that
terrifying.
As you go in and out, it sort of like grabs the wool and goes gunk, 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 gunk.
Gotcha.
And you use it like, so you would put some wool down. You'd put some wool down on this little mat. You always need some kind of piece of foam, or like they have these felting brushes, which you can use too. And then you just go zap, 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 zap. So it's really a great activity if you've had a rough day.
Cool. Good stress reliever, this one.
Very stabby, yes. And yet you can make something, you know, if your boss or your kids or your parents are making you crazy, you can, you know, just make like a cute little needle felted thing instead of road rage again.
We're having a very positive Mother's Day.
We are, because we have all these great alternatives for how people are crazy right now.
Fair enough.
Yeah. We're the solution, not the problem. We're going to be the solution today.
Gotcha.
Anyway, so that's a little bit of needle felting. I'm sure you understand why we can't do it in real life, but...
Yeah. Also, it wouldn't be very fun for you to watch us stabbing a bunch of wool.
It might be. It might be fun to watch Asia, because I think she'd be a little freaky-deaky, because it's, you know, sharp.
Oh, because I would be freaking out?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so much fun.
It's sometimes fun to watch people freak out about stuff that's not freak out worthy.
Yeah.
Took her capybara back. We also have these little packs of wool. Oh, and I've been dyeing like little 30-gram poofs of wool because I actually feel like I have a little needle felting like bubbling up in me. Like I think I want to make like a little, I don't know, I think I want to do a little wool painting
Oh, yeah. So, I didn't know that you could just make like actual paintings like you were saying, and I found a couple like when I was looking at them and I was like, "Oh my God."
Yeah, they're
Oh my
really
God.
cool.
They're like you can do like full landscapes and like I saw someone who did like Starry Night kind of vibes.
Yeah, Starry
and,
Night
like,
is very well suited to it. Like
Yeah.
you can see that in your head. I mean, definitely.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm not sure if that's exactly what I'm gonna do because you know how I hate tchotchkes. I hate them. Like I have too much yarn to maintain tchotchkes, and I feel like that little painting would sort of be more of a tchotchke. So maybe I'll make a bag, or maybe I'll make another oven mitt or something, and then just sort of paint onto it.
Nice.
Or maybe I'll add to my bowls because they're sparsely decorated.
That's true.
Yeah, so we have these little guys when you need like a bunch of different colors. So they're just cheap little poofs because sometimes it's not like you need 100 grams of roving. You need literally like a little poof for a color.
Yeah, that can be really annoying to have to buy like so much.
Yeah. So I've been dyeing some roving, just all sorts of colors. Not entirely sure if I'll put them online because there'll probably be like so many different colors. It might be like a picture disaster.
Yeah.
So maybe pop in if you want those.
Yeah. Exclusive.
That's right. Exclusive. In store only.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's really fun.
Yeah.
And I think Chloe, all we need to figure out is what these chickens would say.
Oh, the chickens are talking. Okay.
I mean, maybe the chickens need to figure out what the yarns would say. Wait, Midge knows. Midge knows. Give her the mad ball.
Oh, I think that Gladys over here, I think that she says that these jewel tone mad balls are clucking gorgeous.
Ah, good one, Gladys. Gladys has some wit.
Yeah, Gladys is a comedian.
Yeah.
As you can tell by her eyes.
I have to confess that I'm valiantly resisting making a mad chicken out of a mad ball so far. I don't know. It's possible that some mad ball that's been in the store for like a year and nobody's glommed onto, like it might become a chicken or two. You can probably make two chickens from a mad ball.
So just, as the summer progresses, just make sure to keep lookout for all the army of chickens that might take over this house.
They're a flock. They're not an army.
Flock.
They're not armed. Literally, they're not armed.
I can't argue with that.
You can't.
I can't.
That's
I have
right.
not.
Well, there you go.
I have no rebuttal.
So this is a nice, ridiculous episode for you of If Yarn Could Talk. I think our next tutorial video is going to be about the magic circle, which starts a lot of granny squares and amigurumi.
Oh, cool.
But if you guys have requests for what you want to see in those little tutorials, leave them in the comments.
Nice.
And Chloe knows now. She always knows when I'm cleaning up. Oh,
yep.
good
She's
time.
like, oh my God, it's time for me to
good
stuff my face.
Here. Oh my God, these freaking humans finally realized what this is all about.
Yup. Mooney has assumed his role as director. So although you might not see him on screen as much, I do want you to know that he is sitting on a little table directly next to the camera. Like an actual little director cat.
Did you guys all catch Mooney's amazing trick? Are you going to come up here, Mooney? So rude.
No, he wants to be behind the camera.
Whoa, he's so rude. This is all my food. Yeah, face the camera. Don't make them look at your butt so much.
I know. Mooney, do you want to try it again? Ready? Mooney, what? He doesn't have the attention span for
Focus,
it. But I could just toss a treat at him. 1, 2, 3. Ah! He is also trying to learn to catch them with his paws, which is another step. So, I really want him to clap. though.
Oh.
Catch it in the air, you know? He's good at it like that, though. He's a good boy. Come here. He's like a little
Chloe's
snake.
the grand dame. She doesn't have to do anything for treats.
Although she was the one who originally I taught tricks to.
Yeah.
Because she's, you know, a little older than Mooney. And she had originally...
food motivated.
Yes. And she used to do more sits. And she used to give a paw that was fairly aggressive.
Sit, Chloe. Sit.
Sit down, Chloe.
Sit.
See, she'd do paw. She'd do paw.
She'd do paw. There you go. See, she's not going to be trained again.
No.
Because she knows she doesn't have to. She's like, I am the grand dame.
Chloe, look at this. Look at this. Sit down. Sit down. Good girl! Close enough, right?
Close enough. Yeah. Make sure you like the video so Chloe knows you approved of her begrudging sit.
Yes. And if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. And we're going to be doing, like she said, a tutorial and every other week for the summer. At least. And make sure you check out the shop. And all that kind of good stuff. It's all in the description.
Knit some chickens and chicken bikinis with us.
Oh, yeah. Do that.
Yeah.
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day. Thanks for watching, guys.
We'll see you later. Bye. Bye.